Farmers and ranchers along the Kansas-Oklahoma border recently battled one of the region's most devastating wildfires. The flames engulfed an estimated 400,000 acres and resulted in untold damage, including reports of individual ranchers losing as many as 100 head and thousands of acres of pasture ground. Recovering from such a disaster will take time, but the outpouring of support from fellow cattlemen and others is a reminder of the inspired support found in America's rural communities.
Kai Luddington of Freedom, Oklahoma, was driving down a gravel road when he first saw the plume of smoke. The fire sparked near Anderson Creek, just a few miles from the family's ranch. Low humidity and forceful winds resulted in what's now considered the largest private land wildfire in the United States.
Anderson Creek is a mile east of where we're presently standing, and this was a haystack of 300 bales here that just went up in the first hour after the fire started. And that first night, you were just surrounded by fire. It was just one big red glow. Through the course of the fire, the wind blew in every direction. So it would just gain momentum each day when the wind switched, It's hard to fight a fire like that till it gets black all around it.
Barber County, Kansas was the center point for emergency management, where hundreds of firefighters and volunteers were gathered. The Kansas National Guard called in Black Hawk helicopters to combat the flames, along with a continuous line of fire trucks and their crews.
There was one time, I don't think anybody in Barber County felt safe, almost turned dark because of all the smoke in the air. And western half of Barber County is rugged terrain. It's cedar tree infested, and there's very few roads. Our locals, you can't praise them enough, because they was right there in those head fires trying to stop it, but it wasn't stoppable.
Some people didn't have time to get their cattle out of the road to the fire. It come through so quick. And we moved a set of cows about 2 miles to get them to a wheat field so we could get them on the wheat and save them.
We got the cattle on the wheat, and it came over the hill 1.5 miles. Took 5 minutes to get to his house.
When that fire's coming so fast, there's nothing you can do.
County officials are still tallying the official number of livestock lost in the fire, and the animals that survived will have a tough road ahead. The smoke's impact on animal health and calf performance will continue to be seen for several months.
The fire's impacted me, and it's changed every aspect of what I'm going to do for the next year. As far as grazing plans, rotational plans, cow numbers, the loss of livestock. Quite a few burn up. We had to put several down. Just time will tell as far as the overall effects of the herd. An inch of rain would make a lot of difference right now. No rain, we're going to have to keep feeding. Another 30 days, and we're probably going to have to start getting rid of some cattle if it stays dry. In the face of some adversity here, you really realize that there's a lot of good people in the world. People donating hay has been unbelievable. The amount of support, not sure where I would be without folks coming through like they did. Just a real eye-opening experience of how many good people there are in the world and willing to help in a hard time such as this.
Recovery efforts are being organized by the Kansas Livestock Association and the Oklahoma Cattlemen's Association. Go online to KLA.org or okcattlemen.org to learn more about how to donate to the disaster relief funds. For the Angus Report, I'm Jenna McCrell.
At 44 Farms, we believe work starts at sunup and doesn't stop until sundown. We believe in order to live off the land, you have to love and respect it. We believe that cattle aren't just raised, they're nurtured. And we believe when you do things right, with honesty and integrity, well, things like quality and consistency happen naturally. 44 Farm Steaks, responsibly raised all-natural beef.
Looking for BRD protection that doesn't affect performance? A solution that has no impact on feed intake and little to no post-treatment side effects? That keeps cattle healthy and on feed without interrupting your day-to-day operations? Get it with the Titanium Vaccine Portfolio. and experience the added support of our full-value beef partnership. Titanium, a dose of confidence. Learn more at elanco.us/titanium.
I use an AI service to increase the genetic potential of my herd. We're using top-notch bulls. There's no way I could afford to go buy the bulls that I'm using now without AI. I knew Shane would be somebody that could get the job done and provide me with the help that I needed to do a project like this. I AI myself, but there's no way that I could do 250 head in a project by myself, so I relied on select sires to help me fill that gap.
Beef quality is everyone's responsibility, including yours. That's why the Checkoff-funded Beef Quality Assurance Program is key to your future. BQA, empowering people because you can make a difference, taking responsibility because it's our job, not someone else's, working together because product safety and wholesomeness is everyone's business. Find out more at bqa.org.